Some characters are just so inspirational that you never forget them.
And sometimes they make you cry.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back
to
WD1UP. Weekday
Hashtag.
1UP. Hashtag Weekday 1UP. First things first, we forgot to talk about something yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yes, we did.
Now,
Now,
because we're not used to it.
this morning, well, Sunday morning for me, I advertised my Snapchat the other day.
Which is what, for if anyone wants to know?
Jimmy D. Richards.
Jimmy D. Richards.
Yep, all one word.
Okay.
I advertised it, and it was, and I got someone added me. I was like, all right. And I'm not going to say their name because they haven't replied. I don't, maybe if they reply before we get to it. But they sent me a fan art.
Of just him.
Of just me. And I was like, whoa, hashtag fan art Tuesday.
And you can see it right here. Doesn't it look good?
It blew my mind. Like it's crazy. Like I said, I'm not going to advertise their name because I don't want to just throw their name out there.
Throw their Snapchat. He doesn't want it to get blown up on Snapchat if they don't want it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'll be honest. At first, I was like, why just Dakota?
I was like that too. I was like, why just me?
But then I saw it, and I didn't care anymore because I was like, this is so awesome that honestly, I don't care. They put so much work into this alone.
I should cosplay that.
That would be really cool. Well, I don't know how you do the eye.
Well, I mean, I could...
You could get one of those fake eyes from our work. One of the big ones.
Oh, okay. One of the big Google eyes. Just...
That'd actually be really hilarious.
I'd have to get a top hat and a bass guitar.
But if you want to be featured on Monday's episode, we messed it up this week because people haven't sent in fan art since last season.
Yeah.
So if you want to be featured on Monday's episode next week or any Mondays in the future with your fan art, you can share one send it to us on Snapchat.
Send it to us on Snapchat.
Mine's Cody Reviews.
Mine's Jimmy D. Richards. Send it to us on Instagram with the hashtag WD1UP.
Or send it to us on Twitter or on our Facebook. All that stuff can be found in the description.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, you can send us fan art. We love having fan art, especially me. I have this weird obsession with seeing myself animated in any form. Like I look at it, I'm like, I'm a cartoon.
Yeah, but thank you so much to unnamed person for sending that in.
Mm-hmm.
It's really appreciated, even though I wasn't in it. It was still really cool.
Yep. Thank you very much. It was awesome.
Dakota was actually a little bit like, what? Because they said that they love him from Convention Reviews.
Yeah, they were like, I love Convention Reviews, man. It's awesome.
Is it them?
No, that's my lady.
They're like, Convention Reviews.
Yeah, she was like, or she or he, I don't know. They were like, oh yeah, Convention Reviews is awesome. You know, you're awesome, Dakota. And I was like, thanks, man. And I said, your support is very appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought, that'll be great. And then I was like, Convention Reviews? You know me from that? Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but...
Yeah, we thought about it, and I have way more subs over there, and he's in almost every con that we go to,
and
so it makes sense.
You don't ask for fan art on Convention Reviews.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
We beg for it here.
Yeah, I've never once asked for Convention Reviews fan art, even though I've gotten it.
Unless they're just counting Convention Reviews and Weekday 1UP into Comic Cast.
I think some people do.
Which, it's not. Okay,
we consider them different.
Yeah, we consider, because, they're 3 different
If they were the same thing to us, they'd be on the same channel.
Yeah, but they're 3 different channels, Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get into it. We gotta get into the topic, man.
Yeah, thank you.
We bored the F out of you guys.
Do fan art Mondays.
Okay, our topic today is inspirational characters. Those characters that just really, inspire us as people to go and, better ourselves or do something, change the world. Mm-hmm. Until the next day when we wake up and we're like, I don't want to effing change the world.
Okay, can I start with
just go to work.
Can I start with my childhood hero? This was a person that, when I was a kid, I was like, this is my, movie hero. I watched the movies on repeat, almost. I burn out the DVDs.
Go for it.
Indiana Jones.
Indy?
Indiana Jones was, something about him. He had the hat and the leather jacket and the whip.
And his name was Indiana, and we grew up in Indiana.
Yeah.
Something about that when I was a kid was cool. As I grew up, I was like,
well, you know how he got his name?
I do.
Okay.
But
can I tell the story?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, if you don't know, George Lucas had a dog named Indiana. Like, it was big.
Why? I don't know.
It was this big Alaskan Malamute dog, so it was huge. Which is also where he got the inspiration for Chewbacca.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, he pretty much based Chewbacca off of Indiana the dog. And Indiana the dog makes an appearance in the third Indiana Jones movie.
Well, that's pretty cool. Actually, I didn't know that now that you mention it.
Yeah, like Kid Indy walks into his house, there's this big freaking Alaskan Malamute walks in, he barks, and he's like, ah, and it's like, oh, there's the dog! So yeah, Indiana Jones was like forever my childhood hero.
Who else you got?
Well, right off the bat, Batman, Spider-Man, Goku.
Goku, man. I know that Goku.
For me, not so much you, but for me more now, Superman. Spider-Man as a kid, though. Man, especially those Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Looking back, they're really silly, but like, just
also the CG in them were bad.
The first one, it was terrible.
Yeah.
The second one, it actually got really good.
CG in the first one was so bad.
Oh my god, like you could tell when it was just like a computer animation of Peter Parker jumping on the buildings.
I don't know why none of that stuff ever inspired me as a kid.
I was always, especially, like, I don't know, just, I loved Spider-Man. Oh, I got one, but you go on. I've said enough for now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the things that inspired me as a kid, then we'll get into what inspires us as adults.
I know. Powerpuff Girls, right?
Do you have anything else as a kid that you want to throw out before we get into what inspired us as adults?
Okay, Wolverine.
As a kid?
Oh, as a kid and
well, I'm not saying these things don't still inspire us as an adult.
Wolverine, like Hugh Jackman, like everything about that. I was just like, this dude, he's gone through everything, and he's like dies, and he's got the claws, and he just...
And he can have bones. And
he's just so awesome.
As a kid, for me, I was very much heavily influenced by anime as a kid. Mm-hmm. So my inspirations went to things like Goku, for sure. Like, I mean, obviously I could never live up to Goku, but like his like outlook on life and so peaceful and happy. Like,
well, at least the English version.
Yeah, and well, also his well, no, he's like that in the Japanese version. The difference between the English and the Japanese version is the English version they make him more like a hero, where in the Japanese version he's much more like Luffy. Mm. But which is kind of where Luffy's personality comes from. Not completely, but. And people like Naruto, honestly. Like when I was in middle school, when I was super into Naruto, I was like, those things are the things that inspire me to like want to get into like trying to work out and be stronger and like learn to fight and stuff like that, because I was super into that stuff. Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, I mean, just all anime stuff, honestly, like that was on as a kid. Mm-hmm. Love that stuff, man. That's pretty much all I got as a kid.
Well, do you want to move into adults?
Yeah. Who inspires us as adults? Some video game people inspire me too, but not nearly as much back then. Because, like, how could I live up to be Spyro? Like,
I can't be a dragon.
I can't be an effing dragon. I can't be a Lombax with a little robot on my back.
I can't be a Bandicoot.
Yeah.
For me, like, this one is very recent for me.
But I can be an alien from another planet called Vegeta.
You can do that. For me, this is like very recent within the past couple of weeks, but Daredevil.
Couple weeks? Oh.
Daredevil, I don't know, just something about, because it's a lot like Batman in the sense, where you got this guy who has no real powers. I mean, technically he does have powers. The chemicals in his eyes made him able to see whatever, even though he's blind. But other than that, he's just a dude who just goes around and beats the crap out of people, and just something like, just something about this. It just, I love the character.
You think I'd really like Daredevil?
I do. It's part of the Marvel.
Netflix.
It's part of the
Marvel. I don't know, this might be spoilers to say, but I hear that it's like based off, it's after the Avengers. And
yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, there's tons of like little Easter eggs.
But like, and like he's like the Avengers there's littler crime things coming up and no one's taking care of it, and he's like, well, someone's got to do this.
Mm-hmm, kinda. They're actually, I read today that Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Matt Murdock, the Daredevil, he is contractually obligated. I don't know if this is true, don't quote me, but I read that he's contractually obligated that if they ask him to be in one of the Marvel movies as the Daredevil, or just as Matt Murdock, he has to do it. And I was just like, oh my god, because the show is part of the universe, the cinematic universe. And which is why I think you should do it, watch it, because they're going to tie him in, I think, into like Civil War.
Okay. I plan to watch it, I just don't have Netflix.
I can let you use mine.
No, I also don't have time. I'll watch it eventually.
You won't. You say that. It's only 13 episodes, I promise. But we got to move on. We'll talk about that later.
Anyone else you got?
Nathan Drake.
Oh, Nathan Drake is a huge inspiration to me, man. Huge inspiration. I love something about, like, this is going to be crazy because I grew up with Indiana Jones, but Nathan Drake's, like, what Indiana Jones was to a lot of people to me. Like, I guess because I got more into it than I did to Indiana Jones. Don't get me wrong, I was really into Indiana Jones as a kid, but actually, like, playing as this guy and, like, doing this stuff, like, it really makes me want to go and, like, hunt treasure and
Ooh, I got one.
be like an archaeologist and, like, I don't know. I was super into it. Love Uncharted. Love Nathan Drake.
This one's along the same lines. Lara Croft from the new Tomb Raider series.
She doesn't really inspire me.
She inspires, like, she was, like, more or less her will to survive.
That's true, yeah.
Like, you know, it's just like she's gonna fight to live and fight for her friends. Not only for herself, she's fighting to get her friends off this island.
A lot of people effing die.
Oh my god, so many people.
That game is dark, dude. I really want to see someone cosplay full blood Lara Croft when she falls into the spoiler, but when she falls into, like, the pit of blood.
Oh my god.
Like,
she's gotta get some kind of STD from that or something.
Probably.
You know, what up in there.
Wow. This took a turn. This episode took a turn really fast.
So yeah, she inspired me. I was like, man, I want to do it. Okay, you name a few because I still got a couple.
People are going to think I'm crazy, but as an adult, I was inspired by Link. I didn't play Zelda as a kid.
I didn't either.
It's so weird about me that I'm like, Zelda is in my top 3 favorite video game series of all time.
You played Wind Waker.
I never beat it as a kid.
Oh, but you played
I beat it as like a senior in high school, maybe?
Oh, okay.
But I played it a little bit. Like, I played Oracle of Seasons as a kid.
Same.
But
couldn't figure it out.
I figured it out. But I never beat it, though. Like, I didn't play much. Like, there was just little bits of Zelda. But what I'm saying is I never got into it. Like, I never cared. I was like, yeah, Zelda, who really cares? Like, whatever. But as I became an adult...
How I was. It's exactly how I am.
When I became an adult and I got into Zelda, I was literally just, like, blown away by how good this was and how, like, inspirational, not just Link himself, but, like, the whole series. All of it is. It's really heartwarming and, like, I couldn't believe that I'd gone that far in life and not played a Zelda. Like, and not appreciated Zelda like that.
I got, like, 3 more.
I got one more really quick that I want to just throw out because I missed it as a childhood.
Okay.
But as childhood, Sora.
Oh,
from Kingdom Hearts.
Sora.
Definitely inspired me. Like, what inspired me about Sora was his heart. Like, he's such a good guy. Like, he just wants to, like, get his friends back, and he doesn't care that he left his parents to die on that island, which are they dead? Probably not, because Destiny Islands looked like it was still there. In the second one.
I've been trying to think of more, like, girls, but the problem is there's not a ton of girls in any of these things.
Well, the thing is, we're guys, so we're going to take our inspiration from guys.
Yeah.
Girls will take their inspiration from girls. Or guys, too. But, like, it makes sense that we would be inspired by so many guys.
Mm-hmm. But, I got a few. Okay, I got, like, Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and, Revelations.
He inspired me probably in a different way than he inspires you.
I don't know. I just like the way he would fight for everything.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Ezio inspired me in the way of I was doing parkour at the time, and so
same when I was playing.
Yeah, so he would inspire me to be like, man, this is so cool. Like, I want to go out there. Like, I would play Assassin's Creed and then be like, I want to go out and train, and then I would, and I'd be like, God dang, I can't effing climb a temple. This is crazy.
Then I got Mario.
Mario inspires you?
Mario and Luigi, really, because it's the kind of more or less from like the cutscenes of Brawl.
Oh.
Because the way they make Mario in that is they make him like I always got the sense of like no matter what goes on in this universe, Mario's gonna be there and he's gonna do what he can to save the day. Which is what a lot of heroes do, but it was just that's how I felt when I saw Mario in that game. I was just like, this dude, this is my guy. Luigi's forever my favorite, but he's not as heroic, but he's the kind of one that he's an adorable coward, but he gets over his fears and like still tries to save the day and stuff. The last one I have right off the bat, this one's more now.
Okay.
The Green Arrow from the Arrow series. I've recently gotten really into that series, and just if you haven't watched it, it's all about how it's another story of like survival, like Lara Croft. It's actually very similar because he's trapped on an island.
Oh, really?
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he gets like the origin of him is he gets trapped on an island, has to use an arrow, and stuff to survive.
That sounds really similar.
Yeah, and it's in China. So, well, Lara Croft was like Japan, wasn't it?
Where was it? It's off the coast of
Somewhere.
like an Asian country. I don't remember where.
But he just I really like the way they do that show, and the character inspires me a lot to the point to where I've heavily considered getting into archery.
Really? Mm-hmm. My final 2 inspirations are definitely my biggest ones. I guess there's actually 3, but 2 of them are from one show.
Right.
I'll go with my biggest life inspiration last. Mm-hmm. But Kamina and Simone from Gurren Lagann. I just cannot. You can't watch that show and not be inspired.
Oh yeah.
Like that show is literally like change your life level.
It really is.
Like you could watch some of the speeches that they give in that show and just be like, I have to do something. Like I have to go into life and do something big, do something important, because they're changing the world. They're effing flying out there into space and fighting with galaxies. And
spoilers.
If you've never seen Gurren Lagann, you have to watch this show, seriously. And if you start it and go, I don't like mech anime, well, get over it. Because it doesn't feel like a mech anime.
It really doesn't.
Like, it is definitely a mech anime, but it feels more crazy off-the-wall shonen. And just, like, every episode, not every episode, but almost every episode has some sort of, like, inspirational moment. Yeah. So much of it is just inspirational and heavy, heavy speeches. I love that show.
I got one more anime-wise.
Okay.
Takudo from Star Driver. Another mech anime. Just because it's, again, he crazy is, like, all about or Natsu from Fairy Tail. Or any of the Fairy Tail people. Natsu, Urza, Lucy.
I got one.
Okay.
My biggest life inspiration.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Do you? You probably do. Maybe. My biggest life inspiration is, without a doubt, Luffy.
Boom!
From One Piece. Because Luffy just... I don't know, man. Something about the way he, like... Something about the way he talks about his...
Sorry, man. I got the sniffles.
You're all over it today.
I got the sniffles today.
The way he talks about his dreams and, like, what he wants to achieve in life.
I completely forgot one, but go ahead.
It just resonates with me so well because I'm all about that. Like, I'm definitely a dream chaser. Like, without a doubt, that's all I do is chase dreams. And that's all Luffy does. And his, like, how much he loves his friends and, like, they just become his nakama. They're his family and he'll do anything for them. Like, Luffy blows my mind with inspiration. If you haven't seen One Piece, please. I know it's the first, like, 100 episodes are hard. I know. But get through them, and you're going to love it.
Skip the filler.
Yeah, skip filler. All right, who's your last one? Then we'll do the question.
The Doctor. I can't not mention the Doctor. He's everything that you would want in a character. All 13 of him. Now, if you want to ask why there's 13 of him, I can't explain that here. You're going to have to watch the show. But he's just this 900-year-old dude who, well, at least in the beginning of the new series, and he just fights for the unity. No matter where he goes, he's gonna help if there's a problem. It could be a planet he's never been to. There's a problem. He's gonna solve it, and he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna save the day, for all these people. Captain Earth.
He's like Captain Earth.
Is that what happens in Captain Earth?
You ever seen that?
I haven't watched all of it.
Captain Planet. That's what I meant.
I guess. But,
Captain Planet.
He's our hero. He's gonna bring pollution down to zero.
I hope so.
But yeah, the Doctor is one of my biggest inspirations, just because he makes you, I don't know, it is awesome.
All right, I don't mean to cut you off, but jump into the question, just because
time for the question of the day.
We've been doing long episodes this week so far. I read this question and I was like, crap, we got to talk about it. Mr. Sonic Team, I wrote 21, but I'm pretty sure it's 121. Asks, of all the cons you've been to, which would you recommend for your first con? I've got two that I think I'd recommend.
I got one that I can think of offhand.
Okay, which one would you recommend of all of them that we've been to?
Anime Midwest.
Okay, yeah, that's one of them I was gonna recommend.
Anime Midwest is just because it's just the perfect size. Like we said, mid-size cons usually are for anybody's first con or any con. Mid-size cons are the best size in my opinion,
without a doubt. So yeah, I'd say Anime Midwest, or if not Midwest, I would say Matsuri-Con. Mm-hmm. Another really... You've still not been to Matsuri-Con, have you?
No. I've heard it's good, though.
That's a great first con. So that's my answer, Midwest or Matsuri-Con. Mm-hmm. Well, normally we'd probably go in a little more detail, but we're low on time. We need to get out of here. So right here you can see our Twitters. You can follow us on there. On mine over here, this is also my name for my Snapchat, my Instagram, all that stuff. Yours, I think I'm just going to change the description and have it written out in the description, the names to all your all your places, because they're all different. So you can check the description to see all of Dakota's, but this is his Twitter up here.
Yes. And when you can share this video on Twitter and Facebook, and when you do, make sure you use the hashtag WD1UP.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome of you if you did that. That helps us out.
Also, don't forget, like we talked about at the beginning of this episode, don't forget to send us in fan arts. If you can draw us. We don't care. We'll love it.
Draw us! Come on, just do it! Paint us!
Draw us as ducks.
Animate us! Oh my god, make us an anime.
We haven't gotten that one yet. Make us an anime or make us a duck. No. Yeah, a duck.
A duck anime that uses Buster Swords.
That sounds awesome.
No. We're ducks. We use Buster Swords, but we're like Zoro. We've got a Buster Sword in each hand and one in the mouth. Stay nerdy, guys.
Yeah, do that.
Wait, did we say hashtag 1UP?
Hashtag WD1UP.
Hashtag WD1UP right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of here. Stay nerdy. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to watch yesterday's video, click right here in the center of the screen.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And read the description to find our other channels, plus our Twitch and more.
Nice, bro.
You should keep that in.